effort, testosterone.
He gets nailed by both.
Several Maple Leafs called this place home at the start of the season. Now many reside here.
For Vesa Toskala, a tough start. Way too casual play for Francois Beauchemin.
Just 2 weeks ago, a season of high expectations got underway for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
We have higher expectations for this group.
We're going to win lots of hockey games this year.
What has transpired since is nothing short of an unmitigated disaster.
We require, as a team, proper levels of pugnacity.
That was almost an embarrassing effort.
Testosterone.
He gets nailed by Bolchikov.
Truculence.
The worst nightmare continues.
And belligerence.
The Maple Leafs will skate off the ice, having gone 0-4-1 to start the season.
Ron Wilson and Brian Burke could not have dreamed up a 2-week start much worse than this. The goaltending is underachieved.
We think our goaltending is healthy and deeper.
If you think of one of the weaknesses of Vesa Toskala, it's pucks going through it.
This really fools Toskala, and I don't know why.
You need a save.
A revamped defensive core has looked lost.
But early season trouble for Francois Beauchemin.
And up front, Ron Wilson has been forced to bench veterans in an attempt to turn the offense around.
Blake gave the puck away. Cook scores!
We stunk, period.
Winless after 6 games, Toronto hits the ice next on Saturday against the Rangers. And if the Leafs are still winless when the sun sets Saturday night, they'll have a full week off to think about how to turn around the second worst start in franchise history. All right, so now what? Is Ron Wilson's job in jeopardy? Brian Burke told ESPN, I think it's absurd. This guy coached over 1,000 NHL games. Did he suddenly forget how to coach? I can tell you this, there will be numerous multiple player changes before the coaching staff would even be looked at, let alone considered. The players are at fault here. We're not getting it done. It's not the coaching staff, it's the players not executing. I'm not annoyed at any reaction from the fans. When you're 0-6, you should be grateful they're still coming to your games. That from Brian Burke earlier today. Now to hear from our hockey analyst, Keith Jones, now joins us live on set. And Keith, what's your reaction to comments like that? You heard what Ron Wilson's got to say. You heard what Brian Burke has got to say. From a player's perspective, how much do you pay attention to all this?
You pay attention an awful lot, and I love the way Brian Burke approached it. You have to back your coach. As soon as the players feel like the coach may be on the way out, they're happy. Because sometimes an angry coach is not a good coach to be around, and Ron Wilson has been tough on his Maple Leaf players. Brian Burke staying tight with Ron Wilson is extremely